Welcome back to the Armchair Meddler, where I review news videos, usually of a sensational nature, and I give you my opinion. Even though you didn't ask for my opinion, that's what makes me the Armchair Meddler. So let's see, what video do we have today? Antioch Police, 4 hours to respond to in-progress restaurant burglary. Okay, so yeah, this one should be interesting. Just to remind you, I have not watched this video. And before we get started, please make sure you're subscribed, and also please press that like button. Let's not delay. Let's get into this video.
New York City government and police officials are apologizing to their community for a snail's pace response to 2 restaurant burglaries. KTVU's Tom Bakar joins us from the newsroom with a look at the issues that led to that 4-hour response. Tom.
Snail's pace indeed. The police chief has issued a written apology. The Police Officers Association blames it squarely on inadequate staffing and on the mayor. In the wee hours of Wednesday morning, 2 burglars broke into Antioch's Hillcrest Restaurant and Tap House, as well as Cocina Medina Mexican Restaurant, by smashing their windows. The Hillcrest alarm system notified the manager, who immediately called the police. Watching the crime on his home computer, recorded on the many restaurant cameras. But there was no immediate police response, even with the burglars inside. So, a few minutes later, he says he called dispatch again.
Called dispatch in the middle of that, telling them that I was watching it, and they told me that there wasn't nobody available at the time to come out, and they'd be here as soon as possible.
The unhurried and apparently unworried criminals were thorough.
8 to 10 minutes walking through the restaurant. They went through every cabinet, every cupboard, the employee lockers, took their time going through everything.
So my question is, if they have 4 hours to be in there, or at least 4 hours before the police responded, my question is, did they cook themselves a meal? Because, yeah, if they have that much time, they should just, relax, have a nice dinner, prepare, I don't know, like a 5-course meal.
Around 13 to 14 minutes from the time they broke the first front door to the time they loaded up outside the side door.
Even though this is about a late police response, the police public information officer told me she has been ordered by the city not to discuss this with the media.
It's hard to understand when you have an active burglary in progress and you have visual of it, and still you can't get anybody to come out.
After spending most of the day getting the runaround and trying to get an interview about a 4-hour response with no success, the mayor finally agreed to talk.
4 hours, I'm sorry, that's just unacceptable. 4 hours is unacceptable.
Antioch Mayor Lamar Thorpe, as well as the Police Officers Association, agree that more police officers are needed, but they disagree on many other issues.
We've done police reform. We've passed a $30,000 incentive package to attract new officers. We have historic numbers going to the academy right now. We've got critical work to do to keep the residents of Antioch safe. I have made that commitment, and that continues to be my priority. I don't have time for the police union's games.
The Tap House manager said he understands the police shortage and gave officers this much credit.
The officers, once they reacted to it, did a great job with the follow-up.
Now, thanks in large part to the Tap House video, Antioch police arrested and jailed 2 suspects. And when they arrested them, they had guns, they had a lot of money, and they had a lot of drugs. Tom Bakar, KTVU, Fox 2.
Yeah, so I thought it was interesting that the mayor said, we've done police reform. We're offering, I think they said, a $30,000 package for new officers to come, but they're still short of officers. So I don't know, maybe the issue is that the police reform that you made it's making it so qualified applicants aren't being attracted to your city. So you may want to look at those reforms and maybe revise them so you get more applicants. So yeah, the police probably aren't there because they don't feel that you have their backs. That's just that would just be my guess on this. Okay, I could be wrong, but that's my guess. But anyhow, that's going to wrap up this episode of the Armchair Meddler. Once again, if you can give the thumbs up on this video, please do so. Also, make sure you're subscribed.